Streaming right now, I think so. Hello, Flat Earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. Do you want to be on camera?
You can if you want.
At the beach with my son, Aidan, who's also turning into a bit of a YouTuber. So we've come down to Bangtao Beach here. And let's see. The dog chilling on the beach, and there's someone over there, but apart from that, what would usually be a packed out beach in the high season is totally empty because of, well, we all know why. So yeah, of course all these places are struggling to stay open. Well, I suppose these very small places with just one or two staff can just hang about until someone turns up. Yeah, this is the Freedom Bar down on Bangtao Beach. So you could look that up on Google and see exactly where I am on the west coast. Just look up Freedom Bar Phuket, and you'll see it on the west coast of Phuket. Oh, who have we got in there? I haven't got my glasses on, so who's that? Hang on, it's difficult to see because it's only the shade. Hang on. Who's that coming in the chat? Oh man, I can't quite see. But anyway, hello. Wonderful example of flatness as well. I mean, it's funny. I saw a video this morning before I came out. You know, someone talking about stars and things like that as proof that we live on a globe. Well, really, they're just changing the perspective into an imaginary curve. Of course, when you study this, you realise that it can be interpreted in a multitude of ways. When you're looking up at the sky, and of course, if you're not taking perspective into account, then you're ignoring the geometry of perspective or converting it into a spherical Earth. But look, I mean, we have to imagine that this flatness we see here across a vast distance is somehow curving. And of course, we're told that it curves away at the horizon in front of us, but I can see, you probably can't see them in this camera, but there's several boats and ships, and there's a piece of land over there that's on the horizon, and they are at different distances, so they're just further away on a flat level ocean. Yeah, they're not magically going down a curve. They just get too far away to see eventually. But because of our low perspective, we're just on the beach here, maybe 3 meters, because there's a bit of a slope. So we're about 3 meters above sea level, and it is level going off into the distance. And so there's a point not too far away across the water there, a few miles, where anything beyond that few miles is going to be, so it could be 3 miles away and it will be on the horizon, but something 6 miles away will still be visible and it will still be on the horizon, and it may be 10 miles away. And obviously if something's really large, then it could be 20 miles away and we would still see it on the horizon from this level of elevation. Yeah, it's simple stuff. Hi, all those, I can't see I can see some of what you're saying, but I'm kind of long-sighted these days, from far too long in front of the computer, editing and staring at the screen. So I hope this brings a little bit of sunshine into your life if you're in need of some. And it's oh man, I'm really sorry. I'm seeing the comments come in, but I didn't bring my glass. I literally just we came down for an impromptu swim because it was such nice weather, and I've only got the bike today, so I just whizzed down on the bike. So I'm sorry I can't see what you're actually saying in the chat, but I thought this was an excellent opportunity to show and talk about the distinct lack of curvature. And of course, again, you've got to remember, the further out we see into the distance, the wider and wider well, it's kind of, it's the reverse, isn't it? We see more and more horizontally in a more and more condensed area as we go off into the distance. So even though we have a certain distance across between that point over there and that point over there, just a few, let's say a mile or so in front of us, you know, going 6, 10, 8, 20 miles in front means that all that is, you know, that there's more space, more real space in more condensed space in our vision. So again, we you know, there's no excuses and there's no reasons for seeing flatness other than the fact that it is flat. So of course, any claims that there's just claims never been properly observed, things going down over the horizon. They don't do that. And if anyone who claims that they are doing that in the horizon in front of you at a certain distance, should also see the same curvature across the horizontal. It's very simple if we are to live on a sphere. But of course, the explanation that it appears relatively flat has already been kind of embedded as an excuse for the globe pumping community. Okay. Yeah, hi if you're coming in the chat. Well, I'm going to have to respond later. I just can't see. This is on a small kind of device and I can't really see what's being said or who's coming into the chat there. So I appreciate you all doing so, and I do like to go back and read it, but at the moment I can't. It's just too difficult for me to see. But yeah, and we all know that, you know, by gaining elevation, gaining height, then we will see further across that surface, or see, you know, we would see then the surface between two distant objects, and it would be more apparent. I mean, here's an interesting, I mean, what I can do here, maybe there's a, let's hope I wonder if I'm going to get close to the water, hopefully you'll stay online. There's a long-tail boat out there, and what we can do, I hope you can see that. All right, and it's below the horizon at the moment, but if I come down like this, then it's going to appear more on the horizon, isn't it? Yeah, that's just the geometry of perspective. So yeah, probably not very easy to see in this thing, but there you go. But it's lovely here, nice clear water, but very deserted. So as I said, this has been good for the wildlife in many ways. Lots of it's coming back now. The turtles are coming back after 10-20 years, and more reports of turtles laying their eggs in surrounding areas. The kids are off school at the moment, so I thought it was an ideal opportunity to bring my son down, a swimming lesson, and was telling him on the way how lucky he is that we can do this here. It's fantastic, really. So yeah, we had a nice swim, and learning some physics on the ropes there, on there's a swing over there, which has been nice. Yeah. So it's still flat, guys, and the only excuses and stuff you'll get are ones that just don't make sense, and you get people looking up at the sky and stuff rather than looking across, actually, you know, trying to make a proper scientific observation or measurement of water. Yeah. You know. Oh, some kind of insect there. So that's all I got to say. It's still flat. Okay. And until someone else comes up with an actual measurement of curvature on the surface in all directions, then I'm still a flat earther. All right, thanks a lot, take care. All right, bye bye.
You done?
I think so. Trying to close it.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Actually,